Hello everyone, welcome to washing machine review videos with Washer Tester. This is our third washing machine right now that I'm analyzing and giving you guys feedback, all the advantages and the disadvantages of both the front load washing machines and which are the best ones in the market and which ones to buy, which ones to avoid, which is the best price and performance one. We're going to be talking about all of this. Let's start with the GE Ultra Fresh 5.0 cubic feet washing machine. I've waited a little bit to make analysis of this washing machines just to give you guys a better idea, because I wanted to test it first. And so far I use all of the cycles, all of the specifications of this washing machine, and I've washed loads of clothes, and I think I get a good point about this washer. The model number of this washing machine is GFW850SPNRS. I bought this from Best Buy for $1,099. But I think the prices might change depending on the season or the discounts that they apply, of course. You can get it also from Home Depot, from Lowe's, from any other places, or even online you can of course get if you want to. The overall look actually has a little bit curvy design. My other washing machines that I used was Electrolux ELF washing machine review, and I already returned it. And then I tested Samsung bespoke washer, and now we are analyzing this GE washer, and this is the third one. So this one has three options: the sapphire blue, which is I am using right now, you're seeing in here, the white one, and the gray one. But be careful that if you buy the white one, it's the cheapest one on the market. It does not have auto dispenser, self dispenser. What is self dispenser? It's a system that you put almost the entire bottle of laundry detergent, and then your washer decides up to like 30, 35, 40 loads. But only this one and the gray one has that one. So the white one doesn't have the self-dispensing system. There is also one smaller size of this. This is the biggest one in its class. This is 5.0 cubic feet. There's also 4.5 cubic feet washing machine. I definitely recommend you guys to go with the bigger capacity, guys, because you can easily wash also your comforters, your pillows, your any other needs. So to be simple, the bigger the better, I think. Okay, let's start with the cycle and options. Okay. Here's the cycle panel you can make all the controls from. You guys see it has a very simple design. It's easily designed for you to select. It has a pretty big knob to control the settings of the cycles. You can see you don't even need to push the start wake button, because whenever you turn this knob, it automatically turns on. There's a huge screen on the right side, which is pretty nice. You can easily follow up the flow of the cycles from here. Let's start with the normal cycle first, as most people use the most. It has 55 minutes of default time, and it gives you normal, warm, medium spins. You can select from extra light. Of course, the time also changes depending on your soil level here. Normal, heavy, extra heavy is 1.5 hours almost. And temperature you can go till extra hot, and you can even reach 2 hours of time. And you can also go to tap cold. For the spin level, you can only go to the medium on the bottom. And this is the thing that I don't like. This washer spins your clothes a lot. So it literally almost gets your all clothes dry, actually, because I try to avoid using dryer in summer. I want my clothes to get naturally dried and they get less wear and tear on them. For the white cycle, we have an hour. You can also select any soil levels here. You can also go any temperature, and you can go as low as low. spin option. For the towels one, you can also select all soils. Oh, you can only go up to hot here because it doesn't allow you to ruin your towels or something. Spin speed is also from low to the max. For bulky bedding, you can go all soil levels up to hot temperature and almost any spin levels. For the sanitize plus allergen cycle, we see here the time increases as it gets the allergen cycle here. You can only select heavy or extra heavy because the washer expects you to wash dirty laundry in it, and it puts you heavy or extra heavy. You see, you cannot adjust the temperature here. It should be extra hot. Low, medium, high, and maximum. Power clean cycle. Let me get you a little bit closer, guys. I think this side is a little bit better for you to see this side. Power clean. We are in extra heavy defaultly. You can also go to until normal. From the temperature, you can go up to the tap cold. Spin is also go to low. Self-clean cycle. Okay, guys, of course, most of the washers do have self-clean cycle nowadays as they create mold and mildew issues, and lots of people are complaining about it. So you should run a self-clean mode in all of your washers at least once a month, of course depending on the usage, but recommended is once a month. So in this cycle you specifically do not put any clothes in it, and you just put either washing machine cleaner products, or you can of course choose to go with natural products like white vinegar and baking soda, which I do recommend. Of course it doesn't allow you to select anything here. Rinse and spin cycle. If you let this run, it will do one rinse and one spin, one high level spin. But if you put this option off, it will only do a spin. So mind that, guys. If you put this on, this is gonna make a rinse plus spin. If you just turn it off, it's just gonna spin. And of course you can go each level. Active wear cycle. You can go extra heavy, all levels. Oh, only go up to the warm and up to the medium. Cold wash. You can go each soil levels. Of course, only tap cold and cold, and all spin levels, except no spin. Delicates. You can only select up to normal, and temperature is up to warm, and spin speed is up to the medium here. Quick wash. Well, quick wash. Normal, extra light, hot, tap cold. Yeah, you guys can see here. But I still don't get why normal cycle does not get to the low setting. This is the one thing that I'm still wondering and I don't like about it. So it pushes me to select other cycles just because of the spin speed most of the times. Okay, so let's look at the features. Okay, the first thing, tank low sign. So I'm gonna start telling this first to you. So the tank low tells you how much soap left in your detergent drawer. If you go even lower, it's gonna tell you how many loads you have, how many more loads that you left in your drawer to automatically dispense. And this is the smart dispense option. You can choose how much detergent your washer uses in your laundry. If you just don't want my washer to put anything, you just go with no settings. I have 11 loads left here. It tells you. So the less option dispenses less. More is, of course, more salt. Power steam option is if you want your clothes to get sanitized better, you can definitely go with the steam option. These are the cycles that you can use power steam option. Time saver option. Let's go with the normal cycle. It will get your laundry clean in 35 minutes. But to me, in a front load washer, 55 minutes it is better to be washed. So if your laundry isn't like very light, I would definitely use cycles like this, hour, 1 hour, around 1 hour, I would say. Not more than that, but around 1 hour should be nice for regular clothes. Yeah, the one thing that I like about this washer is you can turn on and off the light during the cycle, and it does light up for 5 minutes if you don't touch it. One step wash and dry, yeah. This will give your clothes in 9 hours, both washed and dried. Would I use it? Never. Do I recommend? Never. Because 9 hours, even if you just let your clothes like air dry, it will definitely dry. So I think this is kind of a little bit energy waste. Nothing, I mean, more than that. Who wants their washer to turn on for 9 hours or something? Which I don't. Just use your dryer, I think, or just let your clothes air dry. Ultra vent system. Okay, I think I want to show you right now. Let's get into the cycle. Let's try with you the ultra fresh vent system right now, because this is the most advertising thing that the sellers tell you. Let's talk all of this. The thing they told that this washing machine never gets mold and mildew in its gasket. Never gets mold and mildew here, they say. But of course it does get, because I read lots of reviews and there are a lot of people complain about the mold issue here. Of course, what I do recommend still, just leave your washer's door like a jar after each use. So let's try the ultra vent system. Okay, you just turn it on, you hit the ultra fresh and you hit start. Let's see what the washer does. Yes. So this is supposed to be run after every load, they say, but it has endless hours. It goes like this for hours. It's just the ventilation. It's meant to be. Instead, if you guys leave the door ajar, you will never even think about this. If you leave laundry inside and if you start vent system, it will automatically bypass the ultra fresh vent and it will go one step wash and dry cycle. So yeah, I think we can just stop it by turning it off. And also I want to tell you one more thing. If you close the door like this, the washer will also start ventilation system. It says venting. Just leave it ajar, guys. This is the thing that I always recommend for all type of washer, no matter what. Okay, so let's go with the detergent drawer. Okay, here is your main detergent. Instead of liquid detergent, if you want to use powder one, you just lift this cap like this and you put your powder detergent in it. And if you're not using powder, you just let this back. And here is your fabric softener. I don't know if you guys can see. Yes, this is fabric softener one, and this is liquid bleach one, and this is your auto dispense one. I like technology and I tend to use this option a lot, so I tend to not put any detergents because my washer already has this, and I like it a lot. When you're cleaning your washer, don't forget to take this off by pushing here. You'll get the entire drawer out and wash it under the flowing water. The thing I like most about analyzing the washers, the interior drum design and the door design. So if you guys can see the door, it has a pretty large door and they have glass, which is a nice thing. There are recently new washing machine producer brands that uses plastic instead of glass, but I never recommend that one as it's dangerous and also unhealthy. It has a pretty big door design and it's reversible. Okay, you see they use a blue design here, which is a pretty attractive, I would say. What are these and what is this? You see this one. Yeah, this is your ultra vent. That the air comes from here. You guys can see here and flow through here. Well, I never see any air flowing through here, but they say so. So, okay. When your washing machine gets water in, it's coming from here, directly on your clothes, directly on top of your clothes. This one washes your door to prevent any hair or any blockage or any detergent residues in your washer, door or gasket here. Unlike Electrolux, this washer doesn't have recirculation pump. What it means, I also told in the previous video, but let me tell you again. The recirculation pump, if your washer does that feature, it gets the water inside underneath a pump motor and keeps continuously pumps on your back on your clothing. It takes the water from down like just using the same water, and it does clean your clothes better. It prevents detergent residues left on your clothes at the end of the cycle. It gets the time shorter to the time needed for your clothes to get cleaner. It will get your clothes done in shorter, but this one doesn't have it, so this is a downside, I think. Let's get even deeper. Okay, they have a really nice design actually. I really like the design of this top most among other washers because it's so smooth. You can see it's smoothly made and it's a real steel, guys. It's not like a tin or like can. They literally use the material. Yeah, they put effort on it. I can clearly say that. And it's also gentle on your clothes because it only has like elegantly designed wash basket. So for the pedals, I always tell in my washing machine review videos, you should watch your washing machine pedals, guys. Yeah, the dip is around 46 centimeters or 23 inches, and the loading is like 42 centimeters or 21 inches. I like the pedal design in this washer. So let's quickly get to the other features, guys. I'd like to tell you guys a very fancy thing about this washer. It has an app, Smart HQ app. You just connect with your power steam option up there. They say Wi-Fi option. So your washing machine is currently off, but I couldn't figure out how I wash my washer by using this option. So you can see how many cycles you did, how many days it passed. You can also, they say update, you can update, even software update your washer, but I couldn't do it. You see Wi-Fi signal, you see product information. I couldn't update it when I hit update one. Notification, they send you notification, guys. It sends you notification when your load is done. So, but I still couldn't figure out, or it doesn't work. You cannot start your washer just from your phone remotely, unlike Samsung one. But guys, you can select even your detergent brand here. You can even scan its barcode and how much you use it, or select it manually, like do you use Tide, 9 Elements, All, Ariel. Oh my god, there are a lot of options here. Yeah, this is a nice thing. And dosing, you can see 4 cycles remain, it tells you, which is pretty nice thing, I think. But you cannot select you remotely start your washer. So this is a, yes, I think that's nice. Okay, as a final thing, guys, I want to talk about the dimensions. This washer has 39.5 by height, 28 inches by width, and 34 inches by depth. They're all inches I'm talking about. And the energy consumption, you can see it here. Yes, this is the energy consumption. It's pretty high for a front load washing machine. I don't say it's a very energy saving washing, which is like, I think, more than 2 times of the Electrolux. And it has 5 cubic feet capacity, which Electrolux was 4.5. But let's talk about the reality. Do I recommend this washer for this price? No, because it's really high price. this washer is getting the competing with the top brands of Samsung, of Electrolux, or Maytag, Whirlpool, maybe any other thing, LG, any other washing machine you can imagine. So it is very expensive for their wash performance and features. It washes clean, it washes really nice, not the best, I would say, because I also performed stain tests on this, and I would definitely recommend all of you guys to watch my stain tests among each washer with the same stains. So this one didn't get that much of good or shiny results, you will see. Anyways, so yeah, it cleans your clothes really nice. I think better than most of the top loader washing machines. It uses very less water. It gives you a lot of control that you can control, like you can use extra cycle easily from the right menu. This is a plus side, but I think this washer's price should be around 900-ish something, not 1,099 or 1,000 plus something. At most, I would give this 900, like 900, or even 800-ish something. I would definitely recommend you other washing machines for that price. And it's a durable one, guys. It has a really strong motor. It has really huge capacity. It has a really real stainless steel, and I really like that. So for me, it was a good experience. So this was all I was going to talk to you guys about. If you guys have any other questions that I forget to tell or that I did not mention here, you can always ask your questions down in the comment section below. Please don't hesitate. You can also follow me in my Instagram, even TikTok I have an account. So see you guys in other videos. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Bye bye.